Again, cleaner passing needed from Northwestern. Rafiq serves this time, goes to Lisiak, uses her hands. Rousseau pushes to the outside for another slide for Dodson. And she tips it over this time for the point.
Actually hit the ground. We'll check the replay. It looks like it did.
Change that here potentially. Floats it over, just over the net. Santiago diving, able to make the play. Henderson is blocked, though, by the combination of Dodson and Gerbach. Point here in the second set.
Everything went the way of Northwestern on that point. That serve just squeaked over the net.
It's Ellie Stinson back into the action. Serving it right at Santiago. Back set for Woodard, and it's absolutely blocked right there by Temi Thomas-Ailara.
Unbelievable patience by Temi, timing that perfectly right. Dodson was a little late getting there, but Temi's like, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Morgan Cole back into the game. Left-handed float right at Temi. Rousseau sets it back out towards CTA, swung right at Santiago. Now set to the outside for DeLucci, blocked by Gerbach, but UIC was able to recover it. Now set to the right side. That one is blocked right back by Leilani Dodson, up at 15.
Dodson that whole point moving back and forth, helping out whether it was Gerbach or Temi.
Ball service, again received by Lisiak. Set Rousseau, slammed down by Dodson.
Defensive side today, just owning that middle of the court all herself.
4 blocks for Dodson yesterday.
But controlling those digs are going to be how Northwestern crawls back into it.
Set from Rousseau for Dodson, finds the spot, drives it home for a Northwestern point.
The most efficient hitter for Northwestern so far.
Meredith Wallace, her best game against Akron, 21 kills in that one. Rousseau sets to Dodson, drives it home off the fingertips of Wallace.
Obviously off balance, she was leaning back, she thought it was going to come in hotter.
Kujamat service received by Miller. Rousseau set for Dodson, slams it home. Northwestern moves within a point. It drives it straight down, and it's so hard for that to...
From the back left corner, corralled by Hannah Carl as she swings, but blocked by Gerbach and Dodson. 2-0 Northwestern.
Just give it enough of a touch, bounce it off her fingertips out of bounds.
Nice serve there from Megan Miller, grabbed by McNabb, swung on by Taylor Venuto, but it's blocked by Leilani Dodson. Northwestern wins the second set 25-21 to take a 2-0 set lead here in Evanston. And Northwestern has to be happy with her performance, the energy in this gym.
We've seen a lot of good things from Thomas-Ailara. The service has not been one of those.
Serve here right at Megan Miller. Rousseau back set for Dodson on the slide. Big swing there from Leilani Dodson. Quieting down this little run they were going on. McNabb with the serve. Lisiak pass. Rousseau set to Temi. She goes for the tip. There was Murchek. Jenkins sets to the right side. Hard swing there by Bannett, but not enough. Rousseau collecting. Back row attack. Coming. Oh, Taylor Venuto tries to go for the attack, but it's blocked by Leilani Dodson.
Ellie Stinson tries to get on a run for Northwestern behind the line. Great dig by Stinson off the service line. Rousseau sets Dodson on the slide. And a block for Northwestern at the pin.
Let's see that in that rally, but this one just perfect. Sits on it from Ellie Stinson. You're able to run that middle. You get Leilani Dodson in the game, get them out of system, and then that's an
great non-conference matchups to top 25 teams. You were there for the Louisville match in particular inside Devaney, but still, something just looked out of sync for Nebraska as Batenhorst is blocked up front by Northwestern, 14-8.
A very important point there, though. Rousseau to Thomas-Ailara off the block. It's going to land in. Thomas-Ailara had to play it. Sliding Dodson and not able to get a piece of it.
Rutgers is just not getting kills, and that's not good.
Why not add an ace to her stat line, too, on that last point? Northwestern looks to regain momentum. Dodson gets it in.
And that's actually her second ace, so it really shows you how much she's been doing the last few weeks. But in this second set, she's really come into her own, come up with the momentum-turning dig. Chitty had the chance there, couldn't do it.
Leilani Dodson back out in the middle for the Cats. She's there, but it's Gerbach with the block, and we are tied at 20.
They had a dig, they had a block, but now Northwestern has taken all the momentum back.
Tied at 20, first to 5, we'll find out on Big 10 Plus.
She's still making her presence felt everywhere else.
Tough serve there, Gruniting gets enough of it. Roll shot, Thomas Ilara is there. Gerbach to the back row, there's Graver, excuse me. Gruniting denied, Chitty trying to keep it up. It's the attempt that Northwestern needs.
Schaffmaster now is up for Samity. Rousseau now over. CeCe McGraw is able to handle it. Schaffmaster for Wennis. Back at Temi Thomas-Alara. She gets it up. Dodson, a little bit bad timing there. Minnesota's able to collect, and it's blocked. Wennis is blocked by Dodson.
There from Dodson, but she stayed in the air long enough just to tip it over the net. Getting there with Gerbach.
Is now 4-6. Megan Miller for the serve. She gets it over to Samity. Schaffmaster for Wennis. Megan Miller now getting it to Rousseau. Dodson. That'll be inbounds. Another point for Northwestern. They make the score 7-4.
In terms of his digging, over 4.5%.
I would agree with you. Samity now at the service line. We'll get it to Lisiak. Rousseau now for Dodson, and that is inbounds, point Northwestern. Temi Thomas-Alara is probably going to get a good swing on you. That time it lands. Temi now with a serve.
Jenna laser.
Jenna Wennis is able to get it. Samity over the net. It hits the net. Megan Miller is able to get it. Someone has to send it over. Temi does. It stays in bounds. McGraw gets it for Schaffmaster. Back over for Katie Myers. Megan Miller sets it up to Rousseau, who goes back door to Dodson, and it's good for a kill for Dodson.
Communicate in volleyball lingo a little bit when the time is right and the moment warrants it. Dodson tried to push that over, and Minnesota somehow kept that alive, and it's in fact ruled down, a point for Northwestern. Rousseau at the net, and Dodson with the swing. Now that was a formula that worked for Northwestern in the first set. Temi time. Dodson splits the back row of Minnesota's defense.
Line, taking a swing at it when you can't jump is tough. Miller, pass to Hinkle. Oh, big block. Hawks have it up in the air but can't play it. Dodson, 21-18. Mari flips it right down the line. Right side, oh boy. Vanderweide went with the setter.
I mentioned Raina Terry so much. She had 19 kills in their last effort against Northwestern. Here she is to serve. Rousseau for Thomas Ilara in the back row. Good location, but Cooper is there. Jessica Nunji tries to put it away, can't do so. Dodson on the slide, puts it down.
Attackers involved outside of Temi. It was a nice back row attack from her. Nice for her to take a little bit off of it and roll it over.
At least since in the first year from Yorktown, Indiana. Back for Cooper. Terry having to stop her momentum. Rousseau sets for Dodson on a slide and gets another kill, her second one.
She's still got 2 aces to show for it.
Dodson slides. Popped up over past from Illinois. Golden opportunity through Stinson. Dodson again gets a kill over the left shoulder of Taylor Cooper.
And that's what your team needs to get out of a rotation like that.
Score is 11-9 in favor of the Illini. Make that 11-10 off the block from Leilani Dodson.
Serve is good. A set in the back row. Over right side. Hit is blocked. The hit from Hannah Clayton was blocked on the right side. Northwestern up 6-0 so far. The serve is in. Lucerio. And a hit down. It goes right over the net and hit down by Leilani Dodson. Point Northwestern. Bailey Ortega coming in for this serve. Gives it to Thomas Ilara. set to Alexa Rousseau. Swing from Dodson goes right off the hands of Mari Hinkle, and she falls down. Point right back.
Marie Hinkle in the early going for the Hawkeyes.
For this Iowa team. Her serve is good. Into Miller. Rousseau sets right side. Dodson goes in and then out. It bounces off the arms of Slagle. Ortega just couldn't get there in time. Point Northwestern. Temi Thomas-Alara serving into Hinkle, and a tip by Clayton is recovered, and Lisiak passes it over. Iowa with a chance to set it up. The swing from Clayton, but it's blocked. Falls on the Iowa side. Point Northwestern.
Another cat to her side to help with that block. That was a solo block for her.
The left-handed serve is good. Into Miller. The set, and it'll be Leilani Dodson killing it from the right side. Finally a point back for Northwestern.
Leilani Dodson had 6 kills in that last match.
Megan Miller has served a lot tonight. That time it's in. And it'll be a left side hit that's blocked.
And needing to turn around here tonight. Just 2 attack errors for the entire Boilermaker side in that first set against 13 kills.
And what a block by the Wildcats.
Quick set, beautiful. Nice kill by the Cats.
Megan Miller, the libero, sends it over. Brianna Edwards attacks but is blocked. Another block for Northwestern.
You know, something worthy to note about Indiana, their schedule this year, they
Colheat sends that one over. Thomas Ayer, ball's tipped right back over. Northwestern able to keep it alive. And there's Geddes with a nice attack. Thomas Ayer sends it over. Colheat. 1-2. Saris with a tip. The rally continues. Maddie Saris trying to close it out, but it's kept alive on a diving dig. Maddie Saris once again, she'll try it across court, but it's recovered. Wildcats keeping it alive. Another spectacular dig. That's a free ball for Colheat. Dodson closes it out.
That's a big one. I think that was the longest rally we've had tonight, I would say.
Seems like they're adjusting well.
Orjol tries to work the slide, but Megan Miller is there, ready for the dig. She tries again now. Right, and Charlotte Cronister muscling that one up. She's almost like a magnet. Everything goes Cronister's way. What a dig there from Lauren Barnes. Who else wants to go? Dodson on the slide, another dig. This time it's Boyer. Free ball from the Badgers. Trying to put it home is Dodson, but it's Demps with a dig. Who else wants one? Ellie Stinson says yes. Temi poking at it is Barnes, and the crowd grows even louder. Who wants this point more? Point Northwestern.
Great volley. Hopefully this is the momentum change that this can get this Northwestern team going.
There's 7 digs in this matchup. Slide. Dodson got it.
Left side, you swing it around to your opposite hitter. Great kill there from Leilani Dodson, putting it.
Vondran sets the middle, and a solo block from Leilani Dodson. Very impressive. Ohio State should have seen that. Junior, the libero in the middle of the court, brings a lot of levity. You could see it during their warm-ups. She's had a great performance today. But here, nobody in the middle of that court. Leilani Dodson here. But even after the fact, Ohio State still laughing, still smiling as they come back to the huddle.
1-1 between the Wildcats and the Badgers. The serve goes to the back middle. Pass by Barnes. There is Redke with the smash, and she got stuffed.
It was a real bonus for them. She's from the Chicago area, but was at BYU last year and transferred in. So
Stinson again. Northwestern trying to start this one off strong. And from way deep, Nechi-Porica. Wildcats bringing it back, and Dodson with the kill. It's 3-0 Northwestern in the early going.
Her coach had actually said that she has been already making a great impact too.
Here she receives the serve. Rousseau for Dodson. Oh, it almost looked like it went around the pin. Snuck it just inside and then gets the solo block on the other end.
And she has a really great swing.
Alexa Rousseau with the back set, and Leilani Dodson will get another kill. It's her third of this match. Kiara McNulty will check back in for Temi Thomas-Ailara. Plays that one towards Megan Miller. Alexa Rousseau with the back set for Leilani Dodson. There's the power from Leilani Dodson once again to get a kill for the Wildcats and keep them win this one.
A great play by Alexa Rousseau and Leilani Dodson.
On the move, here's Nia Gross, gets stuffed up, touches the line, and will be inbound.
Thomas-Ailara with the opening serve of the 2022 season. Over the top, and I got my first bump of the season.
Iziak has been strong from the service line so far. Short one, Krishnamurthy can't deal with it. Somehow Northeastern keeps it alive there. Northwestern in system, but Dodson thought she had a touch and she did. Wildcats, meanwhile, going with the same starting group, and why would they change it as Leziak is rejected initially. Now Dodson tries and finds some space right between Frane and Staunton. Stinson, Thomas-Ailara, and a lot of the time Leziak too, who you see staying late, working on their game. This opening weekend so far, at least, it has paid off big time. Randorf again, nice dig that time. Northeastern keeps it alive through Kayla Martin. Randorf with a push. And Frane was all over it. No other option. Dodson slides it home again. 7 sets up, 7 sets down so far. Looking to make it an 8th. Miller with a nice serve down the line. Frane saves it back for Seeger, but she couldn't get anything on it. Dodson dug out by Martin. Down the middle goes Dodson again. And Northwestern continues their dominance up the middle.
The Badgers at a 2-1-3, so it's right there with the better teams in the Big Ten and better than some of the better teams in the Big Ten. Roll shot, Leziak down the line, popped up by Hamill. Now winding up, it's Ojo, but she got blocked. Northwestern block number 2, and it's 19-14.
Over, it's considered a back row attack.
16-9 Illinois. Terry, and blocked by Dodson. Stopping the run, Leilani Dodson.
Offensive specialist, someone who her head coach says badly wants to wear the jersey, but an important member of this team as Minnesota is going to give up a free ball. Rousseau, the tip from Thomas-Ailara, and rejected right at the net. Dodson sent that back.
Is going on, and I think that's what happens between somebody like Carter Booth, who's a freshman, and Leilani Dodson.
I was, to be honest, quite captivated by it, and that's why I got distracted.
Well, it's so pretty, right?
It is. It looks effortless the way she plays. Booker has power in her game, but Northwestern matches it there. Since they trailed 15-14, a resilient first set as Huseman can't get that to drop. Dodson does.
Yeah, great heads-up play, too, by Dodson, but she had some help from Stinson back there telling her what's open.
Schaffmaster, strong server for the Gophers. Rousseau leaves it. And a free ball for Northwestern. And Dodson puts it away.
Michigan has taken the first 2 sets, 25-23 and 25-18. Leziak the swing. And now the tip from Pertovsky. Back to Leziak. Merzik takes a crack at this swing. Rousseau setting Dodson as she splits 2 Wolverine defenders. Leilani Dodson.
That's kind of a surprise shot after you let it go by the right arm, just tap.
Very impressive numbers for her this season. As Dodson goes toward the sideline and gets the kill for Northwestern.
Found it. Right down the alley here.
Back row kept in play by Stinson. Thomas Ilara takes a swing, and the Wolverines keep the ball up. It'll be a free ball chance now for Northwestern. And the dump by the center, Russo, but a great stop by Murray. Thomas Ilara into the block. Now the Wildcats keep it alive. Miscommunication once again by Michigan. Russo sets Thomas Ilara, the big swing. Michigan trying to track it down, and they do. Dodson a swing. A great point between both sides. Murray keeps it up. Now this was Merzick into the block, and Northwestern wins the long rally.
In this arena. They're 2-10 all time. There's Dodson off the slide, and Northwestern gets it right back.
It's the same way in volleyball. She just has a different type of pop, one of the best in the country.
Going backwards to Humphrey and denied by the duo of Thomas Ilara and Dodson.
That is so smart for Northwestern to be able to have another player already groomed who has a great amount of minutes, so she is going to step in just seamlessly for when that transition happens.
Mendez really decent serves all game. Off the overpass, though, it's Dodson with the answer, and Northwestern starting to run with it.
We talked about Kylie Murr earlier, passing second in digs in a program history for the Buckeyes now. We're all on a Jumbotron that continue to rotate versus the regular banner that the Ohio State women's ice hockey team dropped yesterday in their game.
Janae Shamor had it blocked, and it's inbound.
Good pass. On the slide, Dodson, did she get the back line?
You know, fierce player out there, and here you saw her hitting on the right side. We saw her earlier on the left. Comfortable both places.
Scramble on both sides here, and it's won by Randorf, who sends it back over.
Krause.
On the slide, Dodson, so good off 1 foot behind the center is Dodson.
Between her and her setter, whoever's up there, she just talks to them early on. She knows what kind of ball that she wants.
Tough serve by Stinson. Nice pass. In system, but solo block for Dodson. On the slide. So good. Leilani Dodson on the slide, and Dodson picks up her 4th kill of set number 1. And speaking of Stinson, good up Miller. Williams dug by Tom Snylar. They'll go right back to her in the back row. Kinkilla off the block. And then Dodson terminates on the slide.
She has started off hot, as she normally does. Terps were out of the timeout very early. They know that everything that they've got is working, so they just have to continue it. There was a timeout from Northwestern after 6 unanswered points, and that's a little bit more like what Shane Davis wants to see. Lexi Finnerty passed 50 career assists and 250 digs in Maryland's first ever road win against a top 10 opponent at Purdue. Dowler can't dig out, and Northwestern are within 3. Megan Miller back to serve. And Layla Ivy sent back hard. Up by Nordemir. Heat taken off, giving Gomillion time to dig. Sam Sire sent back once more.
Chasing it down, well run. Hudson calling for it inside. Instead, it is the block of the Wildcats.
In transition, a hustle play from Ellie Stinson allows Purdue to get a free ball, and they want to run their middles when they're given.
Back to serve, continuing her serving ways is Anabanjo. Stinson, Nordemir. And that is going to hit the ground. So it hit right in front of Ana Banjo. She's all smiles to be 2 away now from set number 1.
Yeah, you felt like they needed a point to swing the momentum back before this got to a 1-point game. Good. Back and forth we go. Neither team really has had much of a run here in the early going. And another block. It's Dodson and Thomas Ilara.
Just see right here, again, perfect position.
Yeah, Gabby Gonzalez and Janesha Moore really came on in that second half of the opening set where the attacking really picked up. They wound up hitting 258 in that opening set. There is Gonzalez, but it's right into the block of Nordemir, and she's got 2 here in just the last matter of minutes. Another quality serve there. Krause off the top of the block. Nordemir back sets it for Dodson.
She hit it like she's been playing that on that slide the whole match.
We have not seen many slides. And Nebraska fans, you can hear them urging this squad to just put them away here in set 4. Northwestern keeping it close, though. From the back again was Knuckles. Nordemir, what an effort. Same with Miller. Alec right into the block on the slide. What a point for Northwestern to win when they were on their back heels. The number 4 team in the land, Nebraska, who's only lost twice all year. Both losses to top 10 opponents. A fortuitous bounce again for the Huskers before TTA swings. And this time, the block party for the Wildcats.
So in the final stretch of this season, just the 6th to last game for both of these teams, really looking for a Big Ten win. And that serve is in play, set by Merzik, and it's blocked along the net to give the Wildcats the first set. Thomas Ilara, strong hit fielded by Merzik. A set for Kendall Murray, blocked along the net. For the Wolverines, have not seen much of her tonight. Getting a little bit of action there. Grant off the service. Dowd finds Murray on the opposite side, and good job there by the Wildcats.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Sometimes the opponent just kind of tees it up for you to get a good attack going.
Nunez plays it back for Rebecca Poljan. That gets dug right back to the Spartans. Duzema gets it blocked once again. Nunez able to dig it out. Duzema off the blockers and down. She's got to get a better angle on that one, and the Wildcats pick up yet another point.
So far for Michigan State, Northwestern hasn't been able to handle it.
Gorman serves it across. This one handled this time by Northwestern. Uziak changing speeds, and Duzema handles. Duzema gets it blocked up front. Good answer out of the timeout by the Wildcats.
Northwestern, let's get a look at that one. Actually, more like Leilani.
This one across. Horashi digs it up. Nunez, good opportunity for Northwestern. Plays it back. Uziak keeps it going. Played forward for Cannon. Going to set it over the blockers. Played forward. Aaliyah Moore gets it blocked up front. Northwestern, yet another point. Creeping back into this one, 15-10 now. Freshman from Elk Grove, California. Cannon winding up off the blockers. Duzema keeps it going. Some trouble, though. Nunez plays it back. Michigan State gets it blocked up front once again. Now back to the Wildcats. Missed opportunity there for Northwestern. Can they still pick up the point? Yosia. Meredith Gorman off the blockers. Go off of Nunez and down. Rebecca Boljan keeping that streak going right now for MSU. Winding up, Aaliyah Moore gets it blocked up front.
It's been the big plague of their year. They're 13-15, an improvement from last year.
There's a block at the net, and it's going to go.
I feel like they should add a speedometer at the net, see how fast they hit it.
I think that'd be a good investment for the Big Ten. Sarame is going to set it up to Alonzo Corcelis. Blocked at the net. That was Desiree that was Hannah Lisiak.
Impressive.
Oh, what a kill there.
Only has 2 kills, but both of them coming in the past 2 points for the Wildcats.
Mishandled there by Alonzo Corcelis. She's trying to send it over. Free ball for the Wildcats, and that stays in just barely.
Hill, it just seems like she's had a struggle to get things going, but this time tying things up in the second set.
Hayworth back to Maddie Saris, blocked at the net. The Wildcats are on a run here in Bloomington.
Well, I take that back now as Lisiak gets her second kill. High return by the aforementioned Lisiak. Dump attempt by Rousseau. Set, near pin, blocked down! Rousseau says thank you, next, Cats. The Nittany Lions squad and their faithful travel well. Lisiak still alive. Near side, TTA back row. Lisiak from the 10-foot line, Bilanovic. ISO block! Leilani Dodson says thank you, next.
Look at the way she comes up. That play happened.
Set, decoy over the middle, ISO block TTA. Don't know if it cleared the net, but they'll let play continue. Lisiak, Rousseau to TTA. TTA has to kind of chicken wing it up. Side bump now. Near side, Markley. TTA all over the court. Dodson slide! Hits the shoulder of Bilanovic. And beautiful play by number 7, Leilani Dodson.
In 2020, and then she came back home. She decided to say, I'm going to come back home and play closer to home.
Let's see if the Cats can come back in this one. They made things close in set 1, pure domination in set 2. Again, had an early 4-1 lead in set 3, but Penn State has come back, but nonetheless, Leilani Dodson, one-on-one, the block on Zoe Wetherington.
That's a great thing to have, especially when you're trying to get the other team out of system to avoid running that middle.
Back set. Stinson able to get down there. Miller taking a stab at it, still alive. Back set, Dodson on the slide. They're able to keep that in play. It was in line with the net. Rousseau, back set, Dodson says, feed me more.
It's even better when they're able to play defense.
Sure. Opposite right, the 2 first years on this team, they've also seen a lot of production from the transfer class. Rousseau on the back set, and Dodson flies in beautifully on the slide. The former BYU transfer. Rousseau, too quick for Dodson, and the Wildcats finish it off. A dominant run, 25-8. Stinson. And Leilani Dodson takes care of that. 1-point edge for Northwestern as Yanka hits the service line again. Dodson! Her and Rousseau have looked out of sync at times today.
Gets the block assist and gets the serve back for the Wildcats.
Wafik with the quick one over the middle. Rousseau on the spot. Stinson back sets. Wafik looks near side for the quick one. Lorenzo has to run it down. It's going to hit off of the Jumbotron, still alive. Rousseau looks for a quick one herself. Lorenzo underneath it. Both teams trying to play fast, sending it right back down. Leilani Dodson says no. Flames having to take a timeout. Quick back set. Sangha Amin, free ball. Good job by UIC to keep the rally alive. Rousseau, Dodson down, Dodson kill. And as Selena Gomez said, 'cause I'll be single soon, I'll be single soon.
From the scorekeeper to keep that ball in play, but Leilani Dodson just passed Abigail Sunga. Dodson up to 7 kills.
Back to serve. Sure, she has plenty of family in attendance and former teammates. Woodard over the double. Dodson. Oh, good. Up Rousseau. Decoy. Blocked. Down. Leilani Dodson says no thank you. See if they aim at her again. Stinson. We knew that's where they were going. Side bump. Sunga keeps the rally alive. Tip far side. Lorenzo blocked right into the front of us. the equation here on set point.
Far side, good, no, into the block, and Northwestern comes away with set number 1. The Purdue transfer, Chin. No run up on her serve. Tip from Barr, kept alive. There's Chin from the back row, just clears the net. And Yale just keeps it alive. Dodson doesn't give him another opportunity, though.
Unreal save from Miley Samara to keep that ball in play, keep the rally going. Get these free passes, an overpass. It does not matter. Leilani Dodson on communicate to really figure out problems. Wisconsin will be happy.
Drew Wright pops it up to Rousseau. Quickly to Dodson, puts it down. One more look at it, Matthew.
Such a quick serve.
Set number 3. Pedraza at the net, goes to Merzick, back row, but denied. Back-to-back blocks for Northwestern.
You know she's one of the shortest on the court. She probably thinks if it's going over her, it's out, but.
Dodson!
One more look here. Just watch Dodson jump up quickly. One ball kill is easy for the senior.
Okur pushes a tough one in. Dodson sliding through, no dice. Okur sets up Kelly, and Navarreta's there. That time Rousseau didn't give Chin as clean of a ball. Kelly didn't get a clean one either. Both of these teams out of system, out of sorts. Okur finally in system, up the middle, and the set wasn't where MacArthur thought it would be. Dodson makes them pay on the slide.
Climb over the 100 kill mark with her first of the evening. Just continues to get it done. She had no plans on.
Momentum kind of slowly flipping over here, Alex, as Northwestern leads by 4.
The Wildcats hitting 385 in this set. The most they've had was 120 in the first.
Who could? The Boilermakers tie it back up at 23.
Skimmerhorn with another great serve. Northwestern setting up San Giacomo.
Carr does a nice job there on that block.
Chicoine with a dig. Dodson finds the floor.
Kill of the afternoon, hitting 143. And that was all Dodson as she puts that one on the.
6'5", one of the tallest outside hitters in the conference. We're tied in the second set. And Northwestern grabs the lead. Boney, who kept playing that point even though Vallette insisted it was down. Vallette was right. Dodson. Johnson. Difficult pass. San Giacomo. Pushed up by Cochran. Over to Vallette. Another chaotic point, and Emily Northwestern controls it better this time.
Great job shutting down Vallette. Taking that extra step when they know it's out of system, they're automatically sending 2 blockers outside for the stuff.
Dodson just got it over. Vallette denied. Big block.
Beautifully. Maddie Chen stays inside, allowing her middle to get involved on the block.
So Rylan Reed, who's seeing her first action of the match in this set, serves. Niambio pummels the ball, gets it right back. McBurrows, dug by Reed on the overpass. McBurrows into the net, point Northwestern.
And that's a key to watch out for Michigan State. And Stinson gonna send it across. She was so good against Michigan State. Kelly winding up. Now over to Yosia. MacArthur gets blocked up front and we're tied at 2. San Giacomo again. Hold'em, Berger, MacArthur, change up. Stinson read it well. San Giacomo, a lot of power again. Yosia was on top of it. Setting it up backwards. Dotson got it. Another point for Northwestern.
And ran away with set 2. Trying to do the same here in set 3.
Deja vu. Obviously, Northwestern didn't want to get here, but Here we are nonetheless. Stinson, Yosia, Bishop, DeMoore got it blocked. Way too powerful right into the blockers. What a job up front by Maddie Chin.
But you saw Shanita go up as soon as the ball went over her head. She realized something had gone wrong on that play. And a late reaction there from Gunter.
Yeah, it's just a miscommunication by the Terps. Cats have tied it up 3 in a row.
This one, it's up to them to keep it going and knot this one up at one set apiece.
Drew, right now, well, when you know that you have one of the best blocking teams in the nation, you're just going to have to once in a while swing as hard as you can and try to break that wall. Another point.
Here's another look at it. Bending the back all the way is Rousseau. Dodson winning the race to the outside and finding that back line.
Top serve. Far side. Rousseau sets up the attack for San Giacomo yet again. Back set, blocked down. For all of your roofing needs, call San Giacomo and Associates. Cats lead by 2.
Just got to keep it going in order to push it to an all-deciding 5th.
Block over the middle. It floated right to the outstretched fingertips of Dodson. She delivers. Cats need 4.
And that sets up a beautiful kill by Wooker.
Another good serve there from Landfair, and the swing from Dodson goes in between the block. Fans in Maturi Pavilion really trying to keep firing up the Gophers, and it was a really great pass there from Wooker, but phenomenal block from Dodson.
Disappointing play because it was a perfect pass, and then to get blocked.
Better pass there this time from Landfair, the tip from Wooker. And here's Rousseau to Dodson on the right side. She slams that ball down.
And then that.
Wooker overpass. Here's Rousseau out to Dodson on the right side. She takes care of that one. Here's right. There's Landfair with the good pass. Schaffmaster back out to Landfair and down. Picked up by Stinson. Rousseau out to San Giacomo. Great dig from Murr. Here's Schaffmaster again to Landfair. Blocked, and what a block there from Dodson.
Catches Northwestern off guard.
When the Gophers are able to be dynamic in that way and really just take advantage of every player that they have on the court, they prove to be quite a presence. Oh, into the block. Wow, what a block
Rousseau
from Dodson.
Call that one the coach's point there. Let's see what Ellie Stinson, the libero, can do. Goes to Batenhorst, and a block from Maddie Chin.
Targeting her early.
Hernandez serves, overpass, Dodson with the kill. Murray clips the tape. Navarrete got enough of it. Hernandez swings for the 19th time, but can't hit the floor. Pancaked by Stinson, kept up by Hernandez and sent over by Navarrete. Footwork by Northwestern, and the block to finish. Kennedy Hill and Randorf get up there. Pull Northwestern back within 1.
Freshman year, was on the All Big Ten freshman team, but she's had a much quieter role so far.
Rodriguez now. Far side, Hernandez having to twist her body. Kept up well by Riley.
Since face after that one, she looks pretty confident, which is just so cherished throughout the whole state, all levels, D2, NAIA, high school, and of course the beloved Nebraska Cornhuskers.
And it allows the perfect set for Dodson.
Rousseau already 9 assists. Nice serve by Hernandez. Set up well for Saj McBurrows. Now Dodson again, and she'll get her second kill.
Rousseau, every single time, she's just had to put it on a platter for Dodson for her second kill.
Placing it perfectly. Hernandez again serving. Michigan tries to backslide, and it's blocked right back into the face of Vowlette.
For Michigan.
And every hitter for the Wildcats been effective. They're hitting just .048. Hernandez tried to go short there. Northwestern keeping it alive. Another setup for Hernandez. And again kept alive by the Wolverines. Vowlette blocked off the head of Dodson, it looked like, using her head to get the point. Argentinian also serving. Power on that ball, dug out well by Hernandez, and Dodson makes the play. Beautiful set by Alexa Rousseau, who gets her 11th assist. Dodson, her 3rd kill.
Capitalize on this opportunity she's received.
That was her first appearance since October 7th. Hoping to make the most of it. Hernandez blocked into the dig of Murray. Set up for Vowlette. Nice dig by Rousseau to keep things alive. Hernandez again, and again Murray digs it out. Going with the slide play, read beautifully by Northwestern, they get the block. Trying again on the slide, and again Northwestern there. This time they go cross-field to Vowlette, and she is blocked.
Defense for Northwestern has to adjust to those different sets that Londot will get tonight.
Shane Davis, you saw him there, 8th season as head coach of the Wildcats, over 350 wins as a head coach.
She'll offer. Right, Rousseau. Back sets for Dodson with the kill. Booming kill from Leilani Dodson on the slide.
Off the bench, to have her impact a game like that, it's something that not a lot of big teams, Big Ten teams, can say that they're able to do.
And another kill by Leilani Dodson. She started off hot. Her 3rd kill of the afternoon.
That Alonso Corcelis oozes off of her right arm.
Dodson on the slide gets the kill for Northwestern. Isn't she just so good at that?
To close it between Dodson and Chin.
Ramelsberg and Rousseau dueling at the net. Chin over to Dodson, gets the kill. And Leilani Dodson.
Because she can go off at any point, and that's a player that the Northwestern block is going to try to stop this match.
Not uncommon to see her swing 50, 60, even up to 70 times in a single match. Up the middle for Kennedy Collins, and she is denied. It's Leilani Dodson.
Out the last few matches with injury, so having her back is going to be key for their offense tonight.
Her last full match was on October 15th against Minnesota. She had 24 kills, 3 aces on 68 swings.
On the ball, but getting up there and blocking as well. And then you're getting Burbage and Nunji getting kills on the right. You're really stressing out the Northwestern blockers because they don't know who to commit to.
And that is what Illinois needs right now, because Terry has 9 of their 12 total kills. And still getting it done, but this time, though, stumped by the Wildcats' Chin.
Dug by right. Now it's Dodson on the slide. Overpass. San Giacomo back to serve. Dug by Wooker. Schaffmaster tries to go over on 2, but Northwestern saw it coming.
The Wildcats have been ready for that all night. They've been sending a blocker Schaffmaster's way on tight passes repeatedly.
19-18 Northwestern. Dodson with the serve. That one dots the line.
Pushed outside, rolled off the top of the block on the swing by Avery Hernandez. Right back to Hernandez again. He's dug it one more time. Bait horse from beyond the 10-footer. That falls. Nice block there by Dodson.
That didn't give Allie Batenhurst a whole lot to tool on. So unfortunately for us, they got that one, but it was a nice move by Northwestern.
Jackson solo block by Dodson.
You can see from the end line here, Dodson just goes straight up and reaches over and Andy Jackson's wrist away.
Piece it into the block, and Northwestern has taken set number 2 in Lincoln.
San Giacomo now to serve. And Dodson says, I've had enough of this. Blocks Vesti, sends it right back. 5-4 Northwestern now.
Double-digit kills 7 times in Big Ten play this year. And she's a very streaky outside hitter. Quick set and right down the middle goes Leilani Dodson to try to find somebody that can come close to that production. Julia San Giacomo has been a beautiful answer. And a big hit from Dodson.
And then it came back to her, and she made no mistake the second time.
Vilanovic stays at the serve, one of the seniors, the 4-year senior to be recognized here tonight. Play at the net, Penn State kept it on their side. Hannah just pushes it over. Northwestern goes scrambling, Rousseau puts it back to the Penn State side. Hannah, big attempt, but a bigger block up front. Dodson. That one finds the back of the Penn State side. Hannah is going to be stuffed up front. Double block of Rousseau and Dodson.
When she is in system, she's one of the most deadly hitters on this Wildcats roster, and there she gets an ace. Showing off that she's more than just a middle blocker. She can do it from the service line, too.
Cat's corner.
San Giacomo, tough serve, but great pass there by Moravec. Still misconnection between the setter and hitter. Good opportunity for Northwestern, and they take advantage. Leilani Dodson crushes it on the slide. And
Too much. Right here you can see another replay where when you leave the door open, they're going to come through and close it. Dodson right there did it all on her own.
They did have a crucial victory 3-1 October the 28th, so almost a month ago to the day, against then ranked number 16 Purdue. But Northwestern.
We talked about how when she was in the back row, she wasn't involved much. Yeah. She's trying to be involved more now, but a lot of times those balls are.
3 kills per set.
Do it. Front row, Audrey Pack, run the middle, and that goes down for Leilani Dodson. Catlett still at the service line. Ball taken in the back. Slide right, Ohio State to Brandaway. It's picked up sideline. Go to the right side on the slide, and that is UCLA's Leilani Dodson. Bruins have served 52 aces on the year, about an ace and a half per set. Leading by 3 out to the left side, Egan, and I don't believe she even cleared the top of the tape. That's a Bruin point.
Olsen there on the pin. She was able to get a touch on that.
And that one is in play. Eaten up there for the moment by Taylor, and UCLA standing tall.
Adding another one to her name, block assists I should say, as Dodson
puts it to Riley in the back row. Pack, slide right, Leilani Dodson cross court. That is going to be dug by Emily Londot. Egan on the left is blocked. Grace Olsen and Leilani Dodson.
Well, I think it's so important to have open communication with your athletes, and this is something I saw when I was on staff for Pepperdine men's volleyball as their operations. And being able to have that open dialogue allows your athletes to feel comfortable to have a voice and allows them the opportunity to really actually feel like they're a leader on the court.
The dig off the shot from Leverett, excuse me. What an athletic dig for Hansen in the backcourt. Off of Leverett again. Pack, back set. Off 1 foot. Grote was there, so was Minity. 6-2 and 6-1 for the block. The soft shot from the Bruin.
Again, spreading that offense is.
Serve receive to keep them guessing. Takes it, targets Riley. Who gets the cover off of Leverett's shot. That's Dodson, the crossbody off the quick feed up the middle for Pack.
For the Gophers, one of 4 players in Minnesota history.
In order to come out on top. A lot of work to be done. Al Olea, meet Dodson. Minity causes some confusion in serve receive. Dodson takes it and sends it back.
Cochran to serve. Jacobs 1 dig from a double-double. In the middle, that will go down for Leilani Dodson.
Colvin sends it away. UCLA able to play that one. And a little bit of a slide of their own. Leilani Dodson off the slide there for the Bruins.
Leverett playing a little bit better here early on in set number 2. Taylor Anderson sends that one away. Pack sets it up at the net. A nice finish there from Leilani Dodson. The matchup, 218 now. Anderson sets Chicoine. Chicoine with the hammer, but a nice dig from the Bruins. Back and forth we go, and Leilani Dodson finishes it off. 22-16 UCLA. Now in to serve the sophomore from Windermere, Florida. Anderson tried to angle that dump. Joust at the net off the hands of Leverett. Back to Hudson. Meyer is able to keep it alive. Back to Hudson. Tooling it off the block, but falling a couple of inches short.
Carter looking to shake that rust. No error this time. Dodson off the slide. Near unstoppable there. Here's Carter. Big swing from Dodson.
By Maggie Mendelson in the middle.
Mendelson at 6'5" out of Ogden, Utah. Better block coming right back at you. The setter, Audrey Pack, with some help out of the middle from number 11 out of Moraga, California.
Transition opportunity for Penn State. Audrey Pack, good eye work by her to identify where that this UCLA program. I came and watched a couple practices just to see how they're running it, and the energy and investment in this program and his athletes is incredible.
UCLA, they rank near the top of the charts in the Big Ten offensively, so this has been a bit of a surprise to see them struggle like this, but when they needed a big point, they go right back to Leilani Dodson in the middle. And program history. Meanwhile, UCLA answers with Leverett. They've got a comfortable lead here in the second set, 17-10. Back to Kinkilla. This time it's blocked. Dodson and Leverett with the rejection. With Pack the setter. Nice dipping serve from Dewick. And it gets the Bruins a free ball. Let's see if they go to Leverett. No, it's Dodson on the slide. Hammered home.
In her sophomore season. Gunter away. Pack up. There's Dodson, finds the corner.
Be able to dig that out, get that back over, to get the serve, and now the pressure on Maryland.
Schnitter the soft touch. Here's Leverett again. She's been the primary option thus far. Wong takes command, but completely over. Time to reset. Dodson soft, now Wong in system. Schnitter tries to catch out, but can't. Leverett, there's Gunter, but on the overpass, slammed down hard, Leilani Dodson. It's in the hands of Jonna Spahn, one of the different looks Adam Hughes has given opponents as of late, and on the one set, Leilani Dodson down hard.
An all-important first point to set the tone here in set 2.
The free ball over, it's Dodson again.
Was on staff on the 05 national championship team, of course. Here come the Huskies. Howry set the middle, and Leilani Dodson gets Wessels on a block solo.
This is the redshirt freshman from Howards Grove, Wisconsin, Damrow on the serve. Leilani Dodson has to tip, and Crawford is blocked.
Her starting spot because of her strength defensively. There she scoots in.
Ramsey Gare will serve. Her team leading 5-2. Pack sets it up. Down it goes, Leilani Dodson.
Defense isn't just about getting those blocks, it's about impacting the game, and UCLA able to do so there, as now the other Dodson, Leilani. She's got the service ace for UCLA. Illini gotta have this one. They cue up Smith again, and the block holds firm.
Bruins have served 114 as a team. Ball serves sideline. 2-ball Amaral, and standing tall.
Win the extended rallies, especially on second ball opportunities.
4-1 Bruins. Iowa scrambling off of Pack's serve. Chance for UCLA to have a nice healthy start to set 2. Olsen off the wall. Back to the Bruins it goes. Pack in the middle. Leilani Dodson puts the Bruins up 5-1.
Again, for the Bruins, they covered on their side. Dodson swung away at that ball.
This is our opening set. Kevin Barnett alongside former Pac-12 setter Cameron Irwin. Thanks for being with us for a little women's volleyball. Here the day after Thanksgiving. That ball again dug by the Bruins. They're generating chances. Oregon right back, trying to match him. Little off-blocker defense. Both sides playing well behind the block. And with the block that time, combination.
Ball actually travels back and hits the attacker before it hits the ground. I mean, oh, excuse me, it was Collier, but that just makes